that Nnamdi Kanu was forcefully abducted in Kenya and tortured and forcefully renditioned to Nigeria on the 27th of June 2021 against the provisions.
Chai, my country people, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot do does not exist. Oh, my people, may shame, man, the shame federal government of Nigeria. I say I dey shame for federal government of Nigeria and DSS. The reason why I say I dey shame for federal government of Nigeria and DSS, okay, just imagine since June 27th, 2021, come reach now when they take hold this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They even hold on that one understatement all the way from Kenya. Now therefore drag this our bra. One I dey see for my screen, so when be like say man a brave man, intelligent, physically fit, as in a man of caliber and tikiba. If I dey see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I dey get hope say men still dey inside Nigeria when be like say man they see they brave as in then they well. When I mean men, you understand? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the eye when I tell they look Nelson Mandela, now I tell they look Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it to go gallant to only one man for that matter just dey worry the full federal government of Nigeria. Tomorrow now federal government of Nigeria they go dey boast, they make man say na them be the giant of Africa. Then go say na Nigeria be the giant of Africa. Tell me where the giant go, my people. Okay, now my country people, all the charges when be like say man they fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can't reach to the federal government of Nigeria. They not fit prove anyone. This man wanna just they see for my screen. So when they come Mohammed the Jubrin, when he come turn Nigeria upside down. When he come Jabaru Nigeria, my country, when be like say man, poor people know they feel eat again. Wanna just they see so. When he do face like monkey, when he lick like orange, my people. This man dey office since 2015. Can't reach now. Nothing to show. Nothing to write home about. I dey see and wish they hear whether na Imo State he go. When he, I don't know even so native giver when he make a table like Hausa ram. For a man, they feel say he's still young. My people, if the carry goat go Canada, it still remain goat. If the carry goat go America, it still remain goat. Carry goat go Switzerland, Germany, it still remain goat. You understand? I rest my case. Well, my people, this video now video be like say me I beg make una not watch am alone because my heart goes for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How can you imagine somebody when not commit crime, when he not kill, when he not rape, he not do anything? They just they drag him for ground, just throw away around, put for inside prison there, make it they suffer. Well, this life I so much believe say man, nothing good comes easily. Me no say sure na sure victory belongs to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Well, my people, this video right now, na long video be like say me. Me picking making up like say I to talk or I to waste una time. Make una watch this full video and make una take una time listen to wetin Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer can talk for inside this video. Because if I say make I begin the chook mouth put for inside 1 hour I remain here. And meanwhile, in case today na your first time here, I beg make una help me share out this video and make una not fail to follow our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Love you all guys. I go leave una right now. I go soon for the next update coming up soon. Respect, one love guys.
When I handle cases, God is always on the throne. In the case of Nnamdi Kanu, God has taken over the entire proceedings. There's no question about that. You all saw it in court today. The truth is that the lower court tried in striking out 8 out of the 15 amended count charge. But the lower court fell far short in not striking out the remaining 7, which have no business being in the charge sheet. All the 7 remaining counts are watery, prima facie. They are dead on arrival, and they were dead on arrival, as I termed them, as dead as dodo. But instead of the lower court striking out the entire 50 count charge and allowing Nnamdi Kanu to go home a free man after the long walk, like Nelson Mandela, long walk to freedom, the lower court retained 7 of the counts, and we are here to say intermediate court, Court of Appeal, strike out these remaining 7 counts because the lower court never calmly looked at the documentary evidence we placed before it. The respondent, the federal government, the DSS, they never responded to the critical issues we raised. That Nnamdi Kanu was forcefully abducted in Kenya and tortured and forcefully renditioned to Nigeria on the 27th of June 2021 against the provisions of the Terrorism Prevention Act under which he is being charged, against the provisions of the Extradition Act, against the provisions of the African Charter on Human and People's Ratification Act, Rights Act. And the law is that when you want to take a person from another country like Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, you have to go through a certain extradition procedures. If you don't, the detaining authority, that is Kenya, have to first give you consent or permission that you can take away this subject from our jurisdiction. Kenya did not do that. In fact, Kenya said, we never told them to take Nnamdi Kanu away from here. So what the government did was to apply brute force, Vietnamese, in a most savage manner by capturing Nnamdi Kanu the same way the federal government had done against Umaru Diko, who was Shagari's minister. And we have cited several cases before the court in other jurisdictions to show that a person you have brought in forcefully cannot stand trial on counts that were existing before you brought him back, which did not amount to the offense you are now saying he has committed. And by the way, the Federal High Court Act, the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, and Supreme Court and Court of Appeal decisions say when you are charging a person for a criminal offense, you must state with particulars the place where he allegedly committed the offense, the time, the venue. But in this case, all the remaining 7 counts, they are saying, 6 of them, that Nnamdi Kanu made certain broadcasts. Broadcasts from where? From the spirit world? You did not tell us. From Ghostland? You did not tell us. And you know what they did? That was because in our earlier objection to the first charge, where they said he made the broadcast from the United Kingdom, they tried to run away from that by now saying he made the broadcast without stating where he made the broadcast from. And the law is that you cannot charge a person in such a vague and evasive manner. The Federal High Court does not have global jurisdiction over crimes allegedly committed in other parts of Nigeria. The only count that they mentioned a venue was one of the counts where he was accused of importing a transmitter, and that it was accosted at Obolo Isuzo in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. Of course, Ihiala local government area of Anambra State is not within the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, such as to preside over the matter against Nnamdi Kanu in that respect. There is another point also, which is that he's being tried for allegedly committing these acts as a member or leader of IPOB. Because according to the federal government, IPOB has been banned or proscribed. Meanwhile, we have since filed an appeal against this proscription, and the appeal is pending, is extant before the same court, at the Court of Appeal. And you cannot begin to carry out a charge against a person based on a foundation which we are telling the Court of Appeal to remove. The question you should ask yourself is simple. Were Nnamdi Kanu to be tried and convicted, God forbid, and the Court of Appeal later finds out or discovers that IPOB was illegally and unlawfully and wrongfully proscribed, what do you do about that? So we are saying the law is that they should wait, whether the doctrine of least pendant, they should wait first for this court to determine the proscription of IPOB, whether it was lawful or illegal. And they are jumping the gun. So all in all, Nnamdi Kanu has no case against him at all. He is being kept in detention by the same DSS who investigated him, the same DSS who arrested him, the same DSS is detaining him, the same DSS is still keeping him in custody, the same DSS through the federal government is also prosecuting him. So where is the justice when you are the investigator, the arrestor, the accuser, and the prosecutor? Where is the justice? Justice is not only for the government, it is also for citizens like Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has not done anything wrong, and we have been able to demonstrate before the Court of Appeal, as we did before the lower court, that Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail. You jump bail when you voluntarily escape from trial and refuse to attend.
Nigeria is a scam. Hey, nobody believe God though. Everybody not the same.